Never underestimate the power of change, of renewal, of new things. Now, this is my reintroduction into YouTube. I posted a video, I think yesterday, and I was watching it and I was like, there was still aspects of myself that kind of, I don't know, I wasn't as relaxed as what I wanted to be. And that's why I wanted to come back and like come full circle and redo it, because I wanted to kind of make a point of the fact that like, you may start something new and it's not perfect the first time. Well, just redo it and try again. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you needed to do something different. So this is my doing something different. Hello, my name is Nyx. I go by other names. I love tarot readings. I love spirituality. I love nature. I love animals. And what I want this channel to be about is me talking about and showing everything that I love, my healing journey. Life has been pretty hectic for me and for a lot of other people. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like 2022 just kind of took us and freaking like a baby threw us in the ocean, threw us in the swimming pool and was like, come on, swim. And we're like, you know? So if you feel like that, this reading is for you. I use playing cards, I use dice. I don't have my dice right now, actually. Let me just grab them from my drawer. So I use playing cards. I use my dice. I love numbers. If you follow me, you know, but I just like to say it. I love numbers. I love numerology. And I love the symbolism of the playing cards. And I love to use tarot, use what I do to help myself. And then while I'm helping myself, why don't I help you too? And together we can heal together, okay? So with this video, before this collective reading, just take a moment, take a breath, focus on your healing journey. What are you trying to heal right now? What are you trying to overcome? What are you trying to maybe leave behind or readdress after you take a breath? You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is that you're needing to face during this healing process, this reading will touch on it. And I always give tips and certain things that you should do after this reading. So stay at the end of this video to see what it is that you should do to continue this healing energy, continue this moment we're having right now in order to make the most out of it, okay? Because I feel like my tarot readings aren't just tarot readings, aren't just psychic readings. They give you advice on how to work through this chaos of life. So while I'm learning, you're learning. So I'll be using my playing cards, tarot cards, dice, and today I'm going to be using this amazing oracle deck, Prism Oracle deck. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Diana. My friend gave me this deck just when I needed it most, and it's really beautiful and I'd love to use it for you. So, first of all, take a breath. And let's see what needs to be told and heard about healing. I want to know. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, Queen of Swords. Oh. Six of Swords, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Swords, my mistake. 5 of Swords. 5 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. So just looking at it already, I'm kind of seeing it as, I've been doing a lot of readings that connect to inner child, and I feel like this Four of Wands isn't so much a love connection, because a lot of people can see it like that, but the energy I'm picking up, it's kind of a inner child finally merging with your present self, like with your adult self. Like, you're both gonna come together and just like, your missing piece isn't another person, it's your inner child. The missing piece you've been searching for and trying to find in other people and in other things, it's not other people, it's your inner child reaching out to you every single day, trying to align you to the timeline that you dreamed about when you was 12 years old. That's what this card is giving. Your inner child is your other half, and they're like, come on, you're nearly here. This is the finish line. They're like, come on, keep going. You're nearly there. And now your future self is like right there. Like, I see the finish line right there, basically. So it's like, keep going. Because right now, the biggest thing you need to work on is not being bitter, is not being angry, is not halting this progression after so much stagnation. You know what I mean? You've been stagnant for a minute. Like, don't halt this progress by being, I was going to say another word, by being mean to yourself, by being a bitch to yourself, by being, you know, Don't do that. Don't do that, because right now you have to be your biggest cheerleader. And when your brain is trying to get in your ear and get at you and push you down, you have to know that sometimes our own brain is our worst enemy. And sometimes you have to take a moment, take a breath, and say, look, I know that the negative thoughts I'm having are not helping me on this journey because they hurt me. Anything that hurts you does not help you in this situation. So you really need to be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Bitterness, like I said, and not letting your ego take over. This is not letting your ego take over. So I feel like you're gonna get closer to connecting with your inner child. Things are gonna really start looking up, and you need to be careful to not let your ego take over and be like, you know, become stuck up, a bit bougie, a bit, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's not you. That's not your MO. That's not what you do. So just be mindful of that, okay? But your inner child is literally like, yo, come on, you got this. There's only a couple more steps to go. You got this. Let's keep going. No stopping now. No stopping now. Okay, I'm going to get this color oracle deck. Also, people are associating these colors with chakras, which is awesome. So if you're knowledgeable on chakras, keep an eye out for the colors on the cards and see how they connect with you. And maybe in the comments, you can let people know what the different colors are for chakras. I don't know anything about that. I'm never going to lie to you. I really don't. So if you do, it might be something that you can help someone in the comments with. Okay, we have Illumination, Surrender, Sweetness. It's so cute. I love this card. And Growth at the bottom of the oracle deck. Now, overlooking everything, I think to myself that right now you are finally seeing yourself for who you are, looking in the mirror and connecting. No more disassociation. So if that's something you experience, I understand disassociation, so I get it. So to see that you are connecting with your reality and the image in the mirror, that is a very big accomplishment. So congratulate yourself on that, okay? I'm really proud of you. And when it comes to this, the illumination, it sort of came about because you just surrendered to the process finally of your life. Things have been a bit chaotic, things have been all over the place, but you're finally surrendering. And if you're not surrendering, please do. I was on my live on TikTok last night, and I was like, I kept having visions from most of people's readings where they're trying to fight the stuff that's going on with their life, seeing it as a wave, instead of here's the wave, trying to face it head on. And it's difficult, and you can never win against a whole wave. You're a human being, you know what I'm saying? Just like you can't always win against trying to fight against life. So what do? You try and use that wave to your advantage, and you turn around instead of looking back at it, and you just keep moving, keep going forward, and before you know it, you're riding the wave and you're knowing how to surf, and you're exhilarated and it's exciting, and change comes from it, and you feel stronger. That's what I see for this here. No more fighting the waves and just going with the flow, surrendering to it, surrender to it. And something I've been talking about this with like my family and stuff is being a good person. I've been talking to a lot of people like this. This has been coming up a lot, that like your karma is just being a good person. And that's what I feel like this sweetness card is. Like, remember, that's where this comes in. Like, don't let that ego, as soon as you start finally, you know, letting your dreams come true and like things start looking up, that's how people get a bit, you know what I'm saying? And then people say, oh my God, you changed because you got famous. Then you changed because you got money. You changed because you da-da-da. And it's like, sometimes people have been down so long that as soon as they're up, like their confidence level goes through the roof. That is amazing. Keep doing that. But ego, sometimes you have to be mindful of thinking that you are then better than somebody else, thinking that you're owed something. Humble. We gotta stay humble. So this reading here, good things are coming, but because of that, please stay humble. Just, you know, keep the gods in mind, keep karma in mind, keep stability. You know what I'm saying? Like just that good energy. Don't get crazy out here, okay? Don't be wilding. Don't get crazy just because you got a little bit of something, okay? It's a 7 of hearts. It's a 7 of hearts. Now, if you know me, you know what I do. 7. It's my favorite number so much. I love it. It's an intuitive number. 7 is really, it's saying to you, listen to your intuition. You know what's best for yourself. You know what to do next, because you really do. You're not stupid. You do know. It's just sometimes you have to sit and have a think and be real and honest with yourself. And then when you do that, you know what it is you need to do next. And this here is surrounding love, surrounding self-love, surrounding love for people. A new sense of love for life comes about with you trusting your intuition and truly listening to yourself in order to do what is best for yourself. Doing the things that you've always put off because you're like, you know what, it would make me feel really good if I did it. So you do it. No more putting things off. You are not going to be this energy anymore. This five of Pentacles. You're not going to be this energy anymore. This feels like you used to feel like not good enough, always lacking, always on the back burner, like always never quite hitting the mark. That's how you felt. That's not how you were. Just sometimes life throws stuff. You wasn't that, but that's how you felt. But this feeling is no more, and it's going to be replaced with a newfound sense of accomplishment. My eyes drawn to a plane in the sky as I looked out the window. You're going new places. This is a whole other new energy that you've never experienced, and you need that big shake-up. So when things get a little bit scary, a little bit unfamiliar, take a moment, meditate. I myself hear people say, just meditate, and I'm like, shut up. But it's like, for real, you know, like meditation is just a moment, 2 minutes of silence. You don't have to sit legs crossed, put on some meditation music and say some mantras. Like, no. To me, meditation is sitting in silence for a couple moments. Even if your thoughts do come in, allow them to come in and then allow them to flow away. Accept them, don't fight them. Meditation is a moment where you don't fight anything, you accept your present moment. And I feel like that's definitely something you should work on here. And that's what I feel like my guides are telling me too, to work on that. But the biggest thing, why I came here for this reading, remember what I said, healing, growth, healing. You are healing inner childhood trauma. And the void that's been within you, it isn't a person that can fill it. It's you, getting emotional, forgiving yourself for sometimes allowing others to let down your inner child. It's like, it's time for you to forgive yourself. It's like you blame yourself for a lot of things that happened, and your inner child is trying to come through to let you know that, like, it was never you. You were never the problem. It was just everyone else had their situations in their lives and it affected you, or maybe they took it out on you, but it was never your fault, okay? And that's what you're learning, and that's where healing begins. Okay, guys? So this reading is all about healing. I wanted to come back, recircle, because I watched my old video and I was like, no. That was me trying to pretend like I'm healing, but today I am healing. And I want to come with you with this energy, and I want us to share it, and I want us to both grow together. So homework that I want you to do after this reading, have a sit down and write a letter to your inner child, telling them everything that's happened, what you would want to tell your inner child. And then I want your inner child to write a letter to you. So there's 2 parts. First one, you write a letter to your inner child, and then you allow your inner child to write a letter to the present you. However you want to do that. Even if it's talking, saying it out loud, do that today, okay? I love you guys. Subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm going to be updating you. I'm fasting right now. This is day 2, so I'm going to do an update and let you know why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, all that stuff. So stay tuned. All information about Pura Vida, the company that me and my family just started, a holistic wellness company that sells body oils, that's going to sell holistic syrups for you to take, aloe vera, hopefully sea moss. The possibilities are endless. So check out all links down below. I got my TikTok, I got my Instagram, and anything else you want to know, how to book a personal reading with me, the information's down below, okay? I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.